Hi everybody, we're going to be looking today at compound area and perimeter. So the first example then is this compound shape here. So it's a compound shape because it's made up of two shapes, two rectangles in this case. First of all, we're going to be looking at perimeter. Now perimeter, I've drawn this little stick man like I always do in class to show that he's going to run around every single edge around the outside of this shape. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we find the missing lengths. So it's a six-sided shape and we're missing two here. So if I highlight the horizontal sides, I know that these two here, the two shorter ones, will add up to the longer one. So I've got 2 add something makes 4. So the missing side must be 2 centimetres because 2 plus the 2 there makes up for the 4. Okay, so we've got that one. And then if I highlight the other side, the horizontal sides, I've got a 3, something and 4. So 3 and something make 4. It's got to be 1. So I'm going to label that edge with 1 centimetre. Now that I've got all my edges, I can now imagine my little man walking around each one of those. And I'm going to put P for perimeter. I'm going to put the workings and put the centimetres in at the end. So as I go around, 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, plus 4, plus 4 equals, so 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8, 16. My units is centimetres, not anything else, because it's just a distance, it's just broken up into little bits. Now let's look at the area. Now here I've written to remind us the formula to find the area of a rectangle is length times width. I have to split up my shape. So I'm going to split up my shape. I can either do it vertically or I can do it horizontally. The answer will be exactly the same. Now, my first area is a rectangle, it's the larger rectangle here. And I've got to be really careful which numbers I use. I've got 3 numbers around the edge. I've got a 3, I've got a 2, I've got a 4, and in fact I've got a 4 along the bottom as well that might kind of be a red herring to me. But if I look back at the formula and see that it's length times width, and I look back at my rectangle, the length of this rectangle that I'm drawing around with my pen, the length is the longer side, like a swimming pool, it's the 4 centimetres. The width is the 2 centimetres across. That's got nothing to do with it there, and that has got nothing to do with it there, so ignore those two, they've got nothing to do with anything. So the area of this first rectangle is 8 centimetres squared, and the second one here is a little bit easier because you can see the length is 2 and the width is 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then I can fill in my answer. A stands for area, okay, and I'm going to be putting this area, and I'm simply just going to add the second area because that'll give me the total area of the L shape, the compound shape. So I've found one area of a rectangle plus the other area is 10 centimetres squared, and that's my final answer.